Hey everyone, my name's Ella and welcome back to Cooking with Masterbooks. Today we are making fajitas from Texas. So the first step is to marinate steak in a sealable bag or covered in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours. So first of all, our store, they told us to buy a full steak, but our store already had pre-cut fajita steak, so we got that. And for the marinade, we used this entire pack of fajita seasoning mix, and we put some water into it. Marinade. Oh, the satisfying plastic. No, you're gross. Gross looking. It says that you can cook this on the stove or the grill. It's 1,000 degrees outside, so we're gonna cook this on the stove. So now we are going to cut the peppers and onions. I need mop for this. Go on in. You're in every video now.
Okay. So we'll cut the onion first. Some people are sensitive to onion smells,
including me, so bye.
Come here. So if you're sensitive, the last thing you want to cut off is the root part. This, when you cut this section, that's when it gets really strong. So we're going to cut this part first.
Oh, I'm so sensitive. I'm already starting to tear up just a little. How? I barely even cut it yet. By the way, she's going to show you a couple different ways to cut these.
Yes, I will. Okay. So I just peeled this down.
Wait, I want to show you something.
What do you want to show me?
Look. It looks like a little head and a body, and then its arm going like...
Yes, it does. Now, a fun thing you can do, this very thin skin that's around the onion, you can put this in with some blue food coloring in water. Take it out, let it dry, and you can look at it under a microscope and you can see onion cells.
Wait, blue food coloring?
Blue food coloring that helps dye the onion so you can see it better under a microscope.
Why does it have to be blue?
Because blue shows up better. Okay. Now,
what about red?
All these parts, you can either put them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer and use them to make a vegetable broth or a chicken broth or beef broth, or compost them. Now that you have cut this, we're going to cut this part because we have to. So we are going to cut here.
Said the last part.
That is the last thing we do, but we take it, flip it over. So you want it to look like this. Keep the root end here. What am I doing?
Claws.
Claw. So we claw it.
Wait, that's the last thing.
And then we're going to slice it. Ready? And then you can grab it by the root end when it gets this close.
It's not as strong, but it works if you don't want your fingers to get cut off.
Right. Okay, and we'll save that in the freezer bag. Yeah. So you want them to be about this thick. You can see that. And we'll set these over. Do you want to cut one?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me not melt my eyeballs, please.
Let me get a bowl. Sorry. Let's put these in the bowl. Break them up.
cells.
Thin skin.
Thin skins.
Okay. Do not rub your eyes when touching onions.
Even though I really want to.
Okay. Now you get to cut one.
Look at that. That's weird. That's weird.
Cool.
This onion is built weird.
It has different layers.
Whoa.
That's okay.
I need a punch a hole through it.
Other way.
Okay. I need a punch a hole through it.
It looks like a heart.
It looks like a heart.
A little heart shape. Oh, look, there's one here.
Oh, look at the other side. It's not a heart.
Now, you can cut this one. Do you want your gloves? One glove? Or are you good?
Yeah.
You want a glove?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one for this.
Doesn't matter which side.
That's,
It's okay. Here. So, tell them what these are.
If you haven't watched any of our previous videos that had these gloves, I will explain. These gloves are special gloves to where you can't get cut in them. Unless you purposefully, then you will get cut.
Yeah, we'll try not
But like, if you go accidentally on your fingers a bit,
Yep.
it won't cut.
If you slip or if you're grating cheese or something like that and you run it across the grater, it's not going to cut into your fingers. All right, you ready?
Grating cheese.
Hang on. So when you cut, you want to slice straight down. If you have to angle it, then angle towards the smaller end of the knife and then down. It's okay. You're doing great. Keep your elbow down. There you go. Elbow to the side. Okay. Let's make them a little bit wider. Like this.
Just a sec, just a sec, just a
Curl.
sec.
It's okay. Ready? Now, cut there. Try to angle the knife towards your body. There we go.
We have plenty of vegetable scraps saved up, so this is going to go straight into the composter.
Now, we've recycled an old ice cream bucket
As you can see, party time.
that we keep in the kitchen. We fill this up with our scraps and then we go dump it in the compost in the back.
Small bits at a time. Now it's time to cut the peppers.
All right.
This one has a butt.
So there's a little bit of a trick. This won't snap, but normally you can snap this off. I'm just going to cut it. So it's a little difficult, but here we go. So we've cut that off. You see the inside.
Ooh, I can see
Gonna
something
grab it.
green.
Twist.
Oh, look at that! It's a mango pepper. It's a mango pepper. Wait, let me hold it so you can see it better. It's a mango pepper.
Okay. So this white part inside here is what you want to get rid of. You can use your finger to just pop it right out. Then you want to take your knife and just cut the sections down. Very careful. Then you have this part you can set aside. What?
Got juice in my face.
Oh no. Okay. The next trick is once you snap the stem off, flip it over. Then you take where these ridges are, right here, these lines, and cut, down, twist, take the next one, cut, twist.
That one's squeaky.
Is squeaky. Cut.
Ah,
And then you just have this left, and we're going to take one little piece off because there's enough space. Watch your fingers, please. There.
wait, I want to show them something.
Mm-hmm.
It started growing inside the pepper. Wait. Okay, it started growing inside the pepper.
Okay.
Mop.
Now we're going to cut them into strips. Strips. We'll put them in here with the onions. Would you like to cut some of the strips?
Sure.
Okay.
Another pepper trying to grow. Another seed.
Back and forth. There you go. Please don't drag the knife.
Sorry.
It's okay. It just dulls the knife more.
A little thicker than that.
Go.
Ah.
There you go. You want them about this thick. Careful. There you go. And when you get to the edge, here's what you can do. Let me show you a trick.
Oh, I know. I remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, carefully hold your pinky up. Watch your thumb. Good. You just peel it. Alright.
This one's too thick.
It's fine.
Oh, I wanted to eat it.
No. We need all of these to go on the fajitas.
This one's too thin.
Yes, you can have that piece.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna cut the red ones. See how I'm doing it? Slowly walking my fingers back. Okay.
Oh, red peppers are also really crunchy and juicy. Oh, I can't decide which one's my favorite.
Okay, here, I'll cut the pepper and you tell them all about the different ones.
So, there's a difference between different kinds of peppers. Yellow peppers and orange peppers versus red peppers and green peppers. The red peppers and green peppers are savory peppers, and the orange and yellow ones are sweet peppers. I really like savory peppers apparently, but savory peppers are best when they're baked or put into something or something put into them. And sweet peppers are best if you just eat it alone, but...
So sweet peppers you can eat uncooked and they're really good and crunchy and sweet. But the red and green, you want to cook them before you eat them. You can still eat them before cooking, but not as great.
I like savory peppers by themselves.
You good?
Good.
Okay. Let's clean this up and then we'll get to sauteing.
Since we're cooking these in pans, we put the oil in first, so it would be easier to cook.
So the first thing we're going to do is get the meat going.
I'm over here at the back because we set it up like this so the veggies are here and the meat is there, and I want to do the veggies. I don't want to touch the meat.
Well, after I get this meat started, we're gonna swap the
pieces.
pans.
Oh, so okay.
Whoop. Flung a little bit of marinade on you. Sorry. Give me just a second. Careful, that pan is very hot. Okay, now the meat is cooking, but because she wants to do the vegetables, we're gonna slide the pans around. So give me just a second. So we swap pans. Now she's ready to put in the peppers and onions. I'm gonna help you with it because
It's very
it's
full.
very full, but you can scrape them down into there. Woo! There we go. I turn the meat.
Have you ever had that weird thing when when you're really cold and you don't know it. But then you turn something warm on near you, and then your legs just shiver.
Oh, really? One thing I do need to mention for safety, when you have a pan or a pot on the stove,
Be careful around it because you will get popped.
yes, but Ella, when you have a pan or pot on the stove, the handle, don't ever leave it sticking out like this or like this. Because if someone walks by and hits that, it's gonna fly everywhere. So you always turn your handle
Or they're gonna go towards the inside. They might also go, I'm just gonna walk right here. Ah!
and do not have the handle over a heat source that's on. So if I had this right here, it would heat up my handle and I wouldn't be able to grab it.
Why did you demonstrate that?
Because it's important so you can see what's going on.
That was a very tiny pop.
Saute it around a little bit.
That was a very tiny pop. I will let you get away with that, but don't ever do it again.
You want me to help you saute it a little bit?
Oh, look at how many babies. Why are my hands tingling?
Flip it.
This is how you saute.
That's how you flip.
I was going like, this is how you saute.
Now when you flip, let me show you something. When you flip, you want to flip it towards the center of the pan. So you can slide it over, grab, flip to the middle. Because if you flip towards you or away like that on the edges, it's going to go everywhere. Here you go.
This is how you saute.
It doesn't say to add any seasoning to this, but I am going to add a little bit of salt and pepper because that just helps bring out more of the flavor. Okay, hold still. There we go.
Salt. Ah!
You okay? Yeah, I'll grab it.
You okay?
There.
You okay?
I am okay. I'm used to that.
Like as soon as you touched it, I was like, you okay? You okay? You okay? You
Pepper
okay?
coming through. There we go. Now it's just going to add a little bit of flavor to it.
Spare pepper, please.
Now this is starting to get kind of... What did I say? This is starting to get kind of soupy from all the marinade. So I'm going to strain out some of this in the sink while you're cooking and then put them back in here.
When I cook stuff in a pan, I just like to just sizzle it really good. Just push it down on the pan and sizzle it. I like to do that for some reason.
Now this can cook and get a nice good sear on it. When you grill it, all those juices drip down into the grill. But that doesn't happen on a pan. So we have to, you want to drain out the juices that build up. While this is cooking, we're going to hop over there and heat up some tortillas.
Yeah. While that's cooking, you want to warm up your tortillas. I think I just had a voice cracker warm up. But we have this special thing that says tortillas with a chili pepper on it. And then you open it. And then it's just this basic holder. But there's a stone. A warming stone. So we want to heat this up in the oven. And then put the tortillas in here. We'll put this in first, and then put the tortillas in, and then close it, and it'll keep it warm. But for those of you who don't have this, you can heat it up in the microwave, the stove, or back on the grill if it's cold enough, which it's not.
Okay, so we're going to heat our tortillas up in the microwave. The stone that we use just keeps them warm. It doesn't actually heat the tortillas. So you want to get damp paper towels. You don't want them soaked, but damp paper towels. And then we're gonna layer. Put it here. And then paper towel, fold it over, put another one on there. This keeps the moisture in the tortillas and keeps them soft. Okay. All right, so
We don't have enough. No.
fold this over.
Okay,
All right,
we
now
have
we're
enough.
going to heat this up in the microwave. Put it in here with our stone, and then heat some more. Now it's time to get the warming stone out of the oven. So we're gonna place this in here. Put the lid on, and that's gonna keep it nice and warm. All right, so we've got the tortillas out of the microwave. We're gonna unfold it and place it in here. I'm going to put a paper towel over that.
So the tortillas don't get dirty.
Just so the tortilla is not directly on the stone. All right, so here's one. Ready? And two.
Two is hot. Too hot.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, wait, there's another one?
Okay. And four. Go for it.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this again.
Spelled backwards. These
Three.
Four.
All right, four more going in the microwave. We will close this. Keep them nice and warm.
Then we got two.
More tortillas.
Tortillas.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna move these out of the way before they get paper towels.
Hot tortillas.
Hot.
Tortillas. And go. One. Two. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do this.
This time we can actually fully cover the tortillas.
We're gonna heat these up and check on our meat and our veggies.
Oh, I'm gonna go do that while she's heating them up. Ooh, look at that good caramelization. That's what you want.
Stir 'em up.
I like doing that. So like this would burn my hand if we had it over and on stovetop. If I touched it.
So you see what's that? Right, you see how it's starting to brown? Yeah.
I'm interrupting
You'll burn
you.
them if you push them hard though, so we don't want to do that. So you see how it's getting this nice brown color to it? That's what you want. And the onions are a bit see-through, so that is good. So the meat's done. I went ahead and turned it off. So you want to get that nice, good sear on that. Look at that.
Don't drop it in my veggies. Oh,
So
it's all gonna go together.
We didn't grill it, but it got a nice sear on it. So I'm going to move that off the heat. Turn that off. And let's check on yours.
I must achieve this. Yes!
All right, let's check and see. All right, those look ready. So are we ready to try fajita?
Yeah.
All right. Slide this back here. Turn this off. All right. Let's try one.
Now it's time for assembly. Wait. I just like hearing that tick. Open it up. I've been practicing the method of the scoop off camera. Condensation. Alright. That's a lot of onion though. Ah. No. meaty bites. Oh, I want to got onion. Give me pepper. I deserve it. Huge pepper. It's good. Taco. Now time to try it. How do I bite? No. It's really good. Except for the onion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you know when every video comes up. Bye!